announcement in Washington. The White House unveiling plans for the largest release of oil reserves in U.S. history. The goal to help lower gas prices across America as the war in Ukraine drives costs up. NewsNation correspondent Markie Martin joins us now. So, Markie, how much gas will the government be releasing?
Hey, Nichole, so the grand total here that we're talking, 180 million barrels of emergency oil that the White House is hoping will help combat some of these wild, painful gas prices that Americans have been paying at the pump. But skeptics calling this a Band-Aid, unsure that this will help long term, also worried about what this means for national security.
$5.99 is absurd for some gas.
You got to be making some money to be living in LA and enjoying this life because it's not cheap.
At pumps from coast to coast, Americans have been shelling out more than they can handle.
I have a pickup truck and it's $100 to fill it up. Budget's affected.
Today's national average topping $4.22 a gallon, a surge rooted in the pandemic and the Ukraine crisis. The White House taking action.
I'm going to continue to use every tool at my disposal to protect you from Putin's price hike.
This afternoon, President Biden announcing the largest release of oil reserves in history, what he calls a 6-month bridge to the fall when energy production ramps back up.
Today, I'm authorizing the release of 1 million barrels per day for the next 6 months, over 180 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve.
This on top of the 80 million barrels he released in the last few months. Biden also calling out big oil, urging them to produce more, and calling on Congress to impose financial penalties on energy companies sitting on unused leases.
This is not the time to sit on record profits. It's time to step up for the good of your country.
Today, we've already seen it's had a psychological impact on the market.
David Blackmon is an oil and gas analyst. He believes the release will at least have a short-term impact on prices, but is concerned about the administration pulling a total of 260 million barrels now from the strategic reserve.
I don't like paying $100 to fill my tank with gasoline. But is that really a national emergency? I don't really think this is what the SPR was intended to be used for. There's no question it's going to lower our country's level of energy security.
And Nichole, following his speech today, the president was peppered by questions from the press. And one of the bigger questions was, when? When will Americans feel that relief? And his answer to that was, prices have already come down since yesterday, since we said we were going to be releasing this oil. Well, if you look at the national average from yesterday versus today, he's talking about 1 penny cheaper, not what Americans are wanting to see. He said continue to give it time, particularly as a lot of these gas stations across the country continue to sell off the gas they have already bought at a set price. They need to let go of that first. But President Biden at that lectern saying, does it come down 10 cents, 35 cents a gallon? He said unknown. But Nichole, likely that a lot of Americans were hoping he was talking dollars instead of cents today.
Yeah, I'm certain a lot of Americans want more than 1 cent. All right, Markie, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.